Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Director Wray. As you know, we are now entering the fourth year of a frustrating saga that began with an August 2019 letter from me and Senator Coons regarding the Kavanaugh supplemental background investigation. And I'd like to try to get that matter wrapped up.
Whatever happened to that supplemental background investigation of now Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh? As it turns out, neither the FBI nor the Trump White House saw the matter through after credible sexual assault allegations had been made against Kavanaugh. And this is all despite several thousand tips being received about his misconduct. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm legal analyst Adrienne Lawrence. In its Senate Judiciary Committee hearing on Thursday, the FBI revealed that it received 4,500 tips about Brett Kavanaugh leading up to his Senate confirmation hearing in 2018. But instead of investigating them, the Federal Bureau of Investigation simply opted to punt, passing the tips off to the Trump White House, particularly White House counsel. But it's safe to say that no investigation was ever conducted. When confronted with this truth, FBI Director Christopher Wray, well, he did his damnedest to try to evade the facts, but to no avail. Here's the exchange between Wray and the Senator White House.
First, is it true that after Kavanaugh-related tips were separated from regular tip line traffic, they were forwarded to White House counsel without investigation?
I apologize that in advance that it's been frustrating for you. We've tried to be clear about our process.
I'll be less frustrated if you just answer the question.
So when it comes to the tip line, we wanted to make sure that the White House had all the information we have. So when the hundreds of calls started coming in, we gathered those up, reviewed them, and provided them to the White House.
Without investigation?
We reviewed them and then provided them to
You reviewed them for purposes of separating from tip line traffic, but did not further investigate the ones that related to Kavanaugh, correct?
Correct.
It's undeniable that no one probed any of the matters concerning Kavanaugh's fitness to serve for life on the United States Supreme Court. This man, he was credibly accused of sexual assault, and he railed off about his love of lager some 30 times while under oath.
I drank beer with my friends. Almost everyone did. Sometimes I had too many beers. Sometimes others did. I liked beer. I still like beer.
What is the point of having a Federal Bureau of Investigation if it's not going to investigate important people slated to be in positions of power for life who could change the course of our nation? Just look at where we are post-Kavanaugh's ascent to SCOTUS. What? Back in the 1950s? That sounds about right. To make matters worse, not only did the FBI punt on the 4,500 tips on Kavanaugh, but it also let the White House take the lead in telling the agency who and who not to interview.
Is it also true that in that supplemental BI, the FBI took direction from the White House as to whom the FBI would question and even what questions the FBI could ask?
So it is true that, consistent with the longstanding process that we have had going all the way back to at least, that in a limited supplemental BI, we take direction from the requesting entity, which in this case was the White House, as to what follow-up they want.
Basically, the FBI let Trump dictate the investigation of his top pick for the U.S. Supreme Court, because we know that Trump would definitely seek to be impartial and look for a thorough inquiry into the man he sought to elevate to the highest court in the country. You know, the same FBI agents who made this call during the Trump administration, there's a damn good chance that they're likely still employed with the agency now during the Biden administration. And this is all just further evidence that our system is laden with individuals who are more loyal to Trump's push for cis-het Christian white male supremacy than they are for preserving justice and the U.S. Constitution. But what do you think? You let me know in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.